BYU Young Ambassadors recently returned from a 3.5-week trip to China, where they had the opportunity to tour, perform, and serve as a group.
We left the day after graduation, and we visited 7 cities, and we're in China, and we were in China for 3.5 weeks.
For them, it was the first type of musical theater performance that they had ever seen.
Their experiences ranged from small, intimate workshop settings to large and spacious concert hall productions.
We did smaller performances of just a few hundred people, and our biggest performance was in the city of Hefei, and we performed in an arena at a university, and there was over 5,000 people there, and we just felt like rock stars on the stage.
The one that sticks out in my mind the most is our exchange with the Beijing Dance Academy. We got to interact with them and kind of see what their rehearsal facility is like, and get to know them one-on-one. We each had a specific partner that we got to dance with, so it was very personal, and we all came away with hopefully long-lasting friends.
The BYU Young Ambassadors perform all over the world. Getting ready to go to China took hard work and preparation, including some specific adjustments made for the Chinese people they would be serving.
Really, preparation started from the beginning of the year when we learned the show, because the show that we started rehearsing in September was a show we took to China. And then when it came, I think in about winter semester, the beginning of the winter semester, is when we started learning the Chinese songs.
Although the entire trip proved to be an unforgettable experience, each had a few special moments that particularly touched their hearts.
The first one we did was in Xi'an. It was at a children's home, and they all had special needs. As I watched and looked at the young ambassadors and saw their connection with these little kids, that was one of the first moments on tour that I was like, this is why we're here. If we do nothing else, if this is our last stop before we go home, I feel like it was uplifting and it was exactly where we needed to be.
I think my favorite moment was when we were in Hong Kong, where we could talk about the gospel and we had a fireside. It was a neat experience for me to be on the other side of the world with a group of saints in a gospel that's exactly the same on both halves of the world, and to share my testimony with those saints.
I remember specifically working with a group of troubled youth, and we sang and performed the numbered Man in the Mirror. And it was just really touching to be able to reach out to them, telling them that they can change and they can make a difference in the world.
I think it's something that we'll always cherish and remember, and hopefully the people of China will too.
To learn more about their experience and stay up to date on upcoming performances, you can visit the Young Ambassadors Facebook page. Shalese Kofoed, BYU Weekly.